In this video, we will cover the process of creating and saving a cue. Cues are saved looks similar to presets that can be stored and played back with manual and automatic controls. To begin creating a cue, you will start off the same way you did when creating a preset. Here we will select all of our fixtures, tilt the wings downstage, and add some color to each fixture type. Now that we are satisfied with the look of our first cue, we will press Save to Cue. You will see a list of options that have shown up on the screen. Just like saving a preset, the options that you choose are going to have a large impact on how your cue is saved and played back. Let's first examine the three record modes. The first mode is Record All Stage. This mode takes a snapshot of the current state of every parameter in your console. So as you can see, when you save a cue with Record All Stage, you are creating new values for every parameter, and they can conflict with parameters being used in other playbacks. This is separated in this menu for that reason. The second recording option below that is Record Mode equals Fixture. This will record the current state of all the parameters of the currently selected fixtures. The third option is the one that you will use most often, and that is Record Mode equals Changed Attributes. This mode saves only the adjusted parameters. The cue can be saved to these playbacks or to any of the fixed buttons in the Select section of the console. We will save this first look that we've already created with the Record All Stage option and save this to the first playback by tapping on the button just above the fader. When you see that the Save to Cue button has stopped flashing, you will know that your cue has been saved. Now we will hit Clear, bring up Fader 1 to show you the cue you just created. Next, we need to create two more new cues that will demonstrate how the other modes work. We will choose one of our hypno beams and change the color to blue, and adjust the tilt downstage. Now to save this, we want to make sure we choose Fixture Mode, so we click Save to Cue, Record Mode equals Fixture, and then we're going to save that to number 2. We will now take the same fixture and add a color macro, but this time we will save it in the Changed Attribute mode to Fader 3. Now we'll clear this out and bring up Fader 1, which was our original look. Now we will bring up Fader 2 and see that the fixture moved downstage to its new position and color. This shows how when using the Fixture Save mode, all the parameters, including the ones that you didn't touch, are recorded into the cue. Now, let's take out Fader 2 and bring up Fader 3. Here you will see that the only thing that has changed is the color fade, because that is the only information we changed and the only thing that was saved to the cue. Now removing Fader 1 takes out everything, because the only thing we programmed on Fader 3 was that color macro. There was no dimmer, no positions, nothing. So this will only show that changed attribute, because that is the way we saved it. Fader 2 will show the exact thing that we programmed, because we used Fixture Mode, and that records everything for that fixture. Now let's examine the run modes that we can save along with our cues. The best way to show you the difference between these modes is to create two more cues. This time, we'll take our group of fixtures and use the mid-1 fan mode to fan the fixtures out. We'll press Save to Cue and make sure that the changed attributes is selected in the record mode. And then we will make sure the run mode equals time and save that to playback number 4. Then we will go back and do the same thing with run mode equals fader and save that to fader 5. Now, with fader 1 still raised, we will fade up fader 4, which was saved with the run mode equaling time. Since there is no time in this cue, it will happen instantly and as soon as we pass the 10% mark. We'll show you how to adjust cue timings later. Now, we will take fader 4 out and slowly bring up fader 5. You will see that the fixtures in this group will move in time with our fader.